tellers so they don't hit the alarm. The manager might have a key too. I'd wish you luck, but you don't need it, right?
Alright, this is my ad hoc tutorial on how to do Bank Heist. Bank Heist is a great stealth to learn how to do. So we're going to go into Assets, and if you need help positioning your bodies, you can take extra body bags, but they're not necessary. You can also place a keycard in the teller area. That'll help you skip one of the steps and will help you get this done faster. And a vault key will help you get in the vault sooner if you don't have a saw. For your weapons, for your primary, you want a silenced assault rifle or a silent shotgun. I prefer an assault rifle. You probably want to use something like the CAR-4 and get as high concealment as possible. And then for a secondary, you want preferably a shotgun over a pistol that has a silencer. The Judge works really good and has high concealment. This is so you can position bodies. If you have buckshot on it, it will throw bodies when you kill them. And then you want a high concealment melee weapon, ECM jammers, and a suit.
Hawk's HUD initialized.
And this will be easy with 4 people, but you should learn how to do it by yourself. So we're going to go in the back because the door's open. You want to watch out when you go around corners and make sure you're not bumping into any guards because they will be alerted and they will put handcuffs on you. So first thing we're going to do when we come this side is we're going to check to see if the manager has a keycard or it's on his desk. So the manager has a keycard because it's not on his desk. It would be right here next to the clipboard. And we're going to go through and we're going to carefully come through here and we're going to check what side the teller door is open. So it's open on this side. And the manager's right there. And now we know the security room's right here. If it wasn't right here, it would be over on the other side. The security room isn't over there. The only other option is that it's right here. Now we want to take the manager out, and he's being really nice and he's coming right outside. So we're going to take him outside by tying him down. You can kill him and body bag him. Both work. Don't worry about the outside civilians. You might trigger them, but they're easy to take care of. So now that we have the key card, we're going to take him over here. And we're going to put him behind one of these cars. Not a lot of people will come back here, but a security guard can come back here. If they do discover him, it's not the end of the world, because they're not going to immediately fire their gun or something. You have time to get back here, and he shoved his head through the wall. So that's good. So now the first person we want to take out is the camera room. Always. Because that'll reduce our chance of getting caught by a camera. And if there's a camera right here, you might not be able to pick this door without camera loop. That's a situation you either need to go in the front door, which you can do but is difficult, or you need, and risky, or you can, if you notice that's the case, you can mask up in there if there's no camera inside. If there's a camera inside and outside, then it's going to be a hard thing to do. You're going to have to use an ECM to block the cameras, and that's why it's helpful to have an ECM. So we're going to want to stick the keycard in the door, but kind of come around this corner and spam on your mark key to make sure there's no guards, because guards can be positioned here or there. And do the same for here. It's fine that it's here, you just want to make sure they're not coming. And then we're going to put the keycard in there and back off. That might take you a couple times because it's a little hard to get the keycard in. Then we're going to come in, we're going to shoot him against the wall because we don't want him to land anywhere. If you stab him, he will fall straight forward, and that works really well. But
a security guard.
And you don't want to trigger him because he often will immediately move, which can really ruin it. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to stab him, and he'll fall pretty much straight down. See now, I triggered him so he turned around, so now if someone's right here, they're going to see him. If you shoot him, he'll usually fall forward, unless you shoot him with a shotgun. But if you shoot him with an assault rifle, he'll fall forward, but he can also fall backwards, which he'll pretty much land where he landed, which is not good. So now that the cameras are out, we have a lot more options of things we can do to take people out. So now, since we're one person and we can really only reliably answer one pager, unless you have the burglar perk deck and you're comfortable answering multiple pagers, you're really going to be limited to one. So now we're going to want to take guards out. So you want to find good locations to take them out. There's a couple good locations you can take them out. Some of them work sometimes, some of them work all the time. So if he's right here, that's a good location if you have a shotgun. So we're going to come over here. This is an important step. You want to check to make sure there's no guards in this room looking at him. And now, what we're going to want to do is aim for his head with the shotgun like this, and we're going to want to shoot him. That's going to catapult him over there, and then jump over here and answer the pager. It's very unlikely they'll be able to see him if you do this right. Sometimes he'll ragdoll very weird, but this is one of the locations you can take people out. It's a little risky. And now we're going to check to make sure no one's in here, and then we're going to just crouch walk over here. Very confidently. They won't see you if you have low concealment. Now, if you have higher concealment, some of these things won't work. But I've done this with as high concealment as 17, which is a concealment you can reach with absolutely no mods, just using base weapons and a silencer. So now there's 2 guards. We want to take those 2 guards out. Theoretically, we could rush now, but that would be a little more difficult. We really want to just take these guards out. If we have to do an ECM rush, we can kind of do an improvised one if it gets messed up, which will happen. And as you get better at stealth, you'll be better at handling situations when it messes up. So he's going to be nice, and he's going to come right outside, which is perfect. Killing people outside is about the best place you can kill them, because there's a low chance anyone else is going to notice. And we can just leave the body right here, because if someone else sees him outside, they'll be outside too, and that'll give us a nice alert, and we can run over and shoot them. And now there's 1 pager left, and we don't want to have to answer this pager while we rush. We want to take this pager out right now without alerting anyone, because that'll just make every step a little easier. But now we certainly have the opportunity, and that guard is up there. He's going up the stairs, which is a great place to get him. Now we have every guard down, and all we have to do is worry about the silent alarms. There's a couple silent alarms. The tellers have some silent alarms in front of them that they'll die for. And out back, there's a silent alarm that people in the office will die for. Now, your ECM's not going to block these silent alarms. So it's very important, even if you're doing an ECM rush or you have your ECMs running, that you don't let people touch them. So, since there's 2 sets, solo by yourself, we're going to take the tellers out first, because they'll die for that alarm. Then we're going to run back to the office and make sure everyone in the office is calm and controlled, and then we'll come back to get those. And we're going to get these packages. So, that door is the best door to be open for this, but you can do it with both doors. Sometimes both are open, but this door is a really good one. So we're going to shoot the tellers, and then we're going to run over to that back button. Meanwhile, an ECM will help us control the situation. However, you do not need an ECM. If you do not have an ECM, you need to be very reactionary, and you need to shout everyone down fast and shoot someone if they start to call the cops, because shouting them down will work, but it's not as exact, and the cleaner cost really isn't that bad. But if you don't want to do any cleaner costs, you can. You can actually shout the tellers down too, but that's risky. So we're going to shoot them, and then we're going to shut everyone down. And we're going to wait for this to get back there. Now that we got everyone. Oh, I accidentally killed them. Now we got everyone down. Now we want to really suppress them down, like this. We want to tie the people that we really don't want to manage. Like this person. And now what we need to do is we need just to keep everyone suppressed. Like this. This guy's bad. You can kill everyone, and you're still going to make money if you do, but if you really want to do this right, some people won't. I usually just kill everyone because money isn't that big an issue. It's a lot less risky. But you can do this. It is a pain to keep everyone down while you lug bags around. So you can just kill them. But we're going to do it like this. And if you have ECMs or you have other people joining you, you can ECM these.
Down.
And with proper skills, you can keep people down for a good amount of time.
Stay down. Stay.
Just need to, every now and then, you want to
Stay
move your cursor up
Stay.
wide above all of them,
Stay
and
down.
then press
A
F,
camera.
like that. And you'll keep them down. You can have multiple people tie if you have multiple people here. You can also just kill them. You can get a skill to reduce your cleaner cost. There's lots of
Stay.
things you can do.
Stay down.
But we're basically done at this point. Unless one of these other people get up and call the cop at an inopportune time,
Stay.
or someone else triggers. Now outside, there's going to be one person on the bench, and then there's going to be 3 people walking around. And if they're not walking around, they will spawn and walk around. Once you've taken care of all 3 of these people by killing them or suppressing them, they'll stop spawning. So at any given time, there's 3 walkers outside of the map. So you just want to be careful of that. Usually you have someone come out after this is done to take them out or tie them.
Stay.
And then we're going to get the packages.
Stay.
While this is happening, while the vault's getting drilled. So we'll make sure everyone's down, and we're going to go on this route. So first, we're going to check in the bank. We're going to check under this chair right here. We're going to check on the back right here.
Stay down.
The gauge packages increase your experience, and also they give you mods, which you'll continually use if you play the game. So we're going to check on these chairs right here. Restart the thermal vault. If one of these people gets up, you just pop them. Don't take any of that from them.
Down. Stay. Stay.
I wouldn't get up if I were these people.
Stay
I don't know
down.
why they're getting up. Trying to.
Stay down. Stay down.
And now for more packages, we want to check over under this desk right here.
Thank you.
We want to check over right here and right here.
Secured.
And we want to check right here.
Thank you.
We want to get any money that's on the manager's desk.
A camera. Stay. Stay. Stay.
Now we're going to go outside. There's one on the bench right here sometimes. We come over here. And there is one behind this fence sometimes. And there is one behind this trash can sometimes. To this fence, sometimes one right here.
Security cameras. Stay.
Coming out this side. Right here, next to these planks. Oop.
Stay down. Stay. Stay. Stay down.
Man, if I wasn't doing a tutorial,
Stay down.
he'd be getting a face full of lead right now for that move. Right over here, there's sometimes one. Over behind this dumpster.
Secured. Thank you.
Out back, next to this cone. I should go suppress those people.
Stay. 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 Stay down.
And I'm not exact on the specifics, but usually when you suppress them, if you maximize your suppression, your threaten on them, it'll last about 2 minutes, which gives you plenty of time to do stuff. And we're going to come out here. There's a package sometimes here. And these green mantis ones are really easy to miss compared to other packages, so you really want to check.
Secured.
And up on the roof. Sometimes package right here. Go around these things. This package sometimes right here.
Thank you.
Right here. That's the last time.
Stay.
Same guy, too. And then last package right here.
Thank you.
And now, all we need to do is get into the vault, which I'm going to do.
Stay.
And then,
Stay down.
if you're doing this method, make sure you constantly suppress people. But I'm just going to kill everyone. And then I'm going to get the vault. And get the money. You can saw it
Think about what you're
if you
doing,
want,
huh?
but I
We've cut you
personally
down.
don't think it's worth
You'll
it.
be there until the end of days.
There's some money right here if you want that.
Security camera.
And that's going to be the end of my tutorial. Just get into the vault, open the vault door with either a saw or the vault keys or explosives, and then take the money. And if you want, you could saw the security deposits, picking them not really time efficient, and that's how you stealth this. There's other options you can do. You can ECM rush from the beginning. Basically, the amount of people you have dictates the amount of pagers you can safely answer. But if you do it right, you yourself can answer 2 to 3 pagers. It's difficult, but you can do that. And
It's open. Back the
this is open, and that is the end of my tutorial. Here's the money. I'm just going to bring this to the van.
All right, bring it to the van. It's right across the street.
If you enjoyed my tutorial, tell me about it, because if people like this, I'm going to make more.